Welcome to Houston, Texas, and the house Bill Yeoman and Andre Ware built, home to the Houston Cougars, where the fans are ready for liftoff. Today, a couple of squads here to square off in a Big 12 showdown. As we'll see, the Colorado Buffaloes taking on the Houston Cougars. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Houston ready to put it deep and get this game going. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Colorado's offense will have the football first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Got it behind the line. It's Miller. Across the 45. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Caught in the backfield. It's Atkins. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. And the Buffaloes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw it, Salter. They're setting up the screen. There he goes. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. The Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, running back on the move. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Miller. Touchdown, Buffaloes! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown, everything working perfectly. They looked like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive, and the capper a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. So Houston's offense has its first opportunity of the day. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this cornerback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed. He's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a...
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. There he goes. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. And the Cougars are on the move. Out of the gun, the inside give. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Got 6 on 1st down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Trying to set up the screen. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Cougars are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the air, it's Wegman. Finds his big tight end. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cougars. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. Here's the return from inside his 10. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. Makes the grab, and not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. Off play action. Snagged in the middle, it's Miller. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. Back to throw, it's Salter. Safe completion on the screen. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. And the Buffaloes will snap it on 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Miller. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I just lost yards on a screen play. How does that happen?
And the Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They bring the punter onto the field now. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. No chance to run, but still a good gain. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's his offense with a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Sanford. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So starting in conference play, Palmer, these games start to really matter, really add up, and the pressure amplifies.
It's so true, too. When you think about the Big 12 conference, it just seems like teams get caught sleepwalking.
Oh, the ball's out after that big play. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And when you're on defense and it's wet and it's rainy, you know exactly what time it is. That ball gets a little heavier. It gets a little slicker. You're trying to get to that thing. You know you get your hand on it. There's a good chance it's coming out. Nice job by the defense forcing it with the assist from the weather.
First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Looking for a man. It's Salter. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. The Buffaloes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Rushes on him. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
And the Buffaloes decide to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Release to the back. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Houston will be forced to punt. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Tight end now in motion. They'll run it from the gun. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Looking for a man. It's Salter. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. looking to fire. Setting up the screen. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. The Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Sends it back in motion. They'll go to work in the air on second down. That's caught. It's Williams.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
And the Buffaloes will punt this one away. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Broussard. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll leave it with him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And that last run leaves him with a 3rd down. Will they keep it on the ground? Looking to throw, it's Wegman. Floating away. And some room to work. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Looking for a productive play on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Houston will snap it in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Moving out of the pocket. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to pass. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Well, you just sort of felt like this defense had to do something to get this quarterback out of a rhythm, right? He's been picking them apart all drive long, and finally they come up with a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on when you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking downfield, it's Salter. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He's got him. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got it. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll send the back in motion. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Buffaloes will hustle to the line. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He tries to take the top off. Got it in stride at the 15. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Buffaloes had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Fires to the tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Now the play fake. Now he's going to break the pocket. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And this one splits the uprights. And the 3-ball gives us a tie. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. Two teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the cage in Southeast Texas.
And the Buffaloes will boot it away to start the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. It's a runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The Cougars in a good spot here with second and short. On the move, it's Sanford. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. On third and short, the power run here. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Gets the back moving. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay game. Offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. And the Buffaloes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air, it's Salter. Makes the grab. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on third and long from the 26. Grabbed over the middle, it's Williams. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. They boot it away. And they'll down this just inside the 35-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And the Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to fire on second down. That's reeled in. It's Sanford.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
They'll stop him right there, but it is enough for a Houston first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Sanford. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? From the gun. Wants to pass. Pressure coming. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble. It's out. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw. It's Wegman. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Gonna swing it on second down. Got it set up on the outside. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. The Cougars come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He's gonna look for a man on third and short. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a fourth down. The punt team makes his way into the field. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Wants to go up top on first down. A little screen to the running back. Still on his feet at the 35. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. Got a man. It's Miller. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Quickly to the tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Behind the chains now on second and long. Motion from the wide receiver. The play action fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Dropping back, it's Salter. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Got it in stride inside the 20. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Give to the running back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Quick completion to the right. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. The Buffaloes trying to cash it in on first and goal. They'll try to blast their way in. Touchdown, Buffs! And that one will give them the lead.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Indiana is lighting up the scoreboard behind an offense that looks just about as good as we've ever seen in Bloomington. They're up by 35 over the Rebels. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
And that's the 4th sack this offensive line has given up today. And guess what? You thought they'd be better. Last week, they got their butts chewed out. 6 sacks they gave up. This week, on their way to doing it again, this offensive line has to step up.
The Cougars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up. And this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
Houston will be forced to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. A low line drive and short kick. He'll field the punt and look for room. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Might be looking to run. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado! And they take it in for 6 more points. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th.
That makes the score Colorado 24, Houston 10.
Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Back to pass, it's Wegman. Oh, they're after him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long, ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Thomas. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And the coverage team all over it, and the punt is down inside the 40. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime on offense. Oh, better look out! He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Caught over the middle. It's Miller.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got it in the middle, it's Miller. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Field gets a little tighter here in the red zone. Power football with the run. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. And the Buffaloes back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And they add 6 more to the board with a trip to the house. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
Yeah, salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th.
Colorado 31, Houston 10.
On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Here's the handoff. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Wide open spaces. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
Yeah, offensive line, give me a crack. I'll do the rest. How about the Jets? The speed. He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they're now down 31-17. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed him for the big play in the running game. 1 snap, 1 touchdown. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Dropping back, it's Salter. Unloads to the right. It's complete. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
Good enough for a first down.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Smalls.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. What a throw. Not a lot of room. He fits it in beautifully, and they've got it at the 30. Caught in the backfield, it's Smalls. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Finding open areas. What a tough-minded, hard-edged run. He gets it to the 24. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. They're working that left side. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pocket breaking down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The give as they work on that clock. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Off the play fake. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And that is no good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. To the air, it's Wegman. Finds his tight end.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Working that left side now. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Looking downfield on 1st down. With the catch, it's Sanford. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line. And the Cougars can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Broussard. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. They'll throw it from the red zone. He wants it all. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
Ready to try the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point draws them closer. It's 31-24. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Indiana is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. And they'll take a knee.
The best play call as an offensive play caller is always victory formation. Run the clock out. This team now goes to 2-1. A lot of season left. Nice job getting the win today.
You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to two very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on. Keep working on them. Keep developing. Those things you do well, dude, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistently.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.